Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a boy named Aryan. He belonged to a poor family, and his father worked as a laborer, earning just enough to feed them. Despite their hardships, Aryan was a dreamer. He wanted to achieve something big in life and change his family's fortune. However, life was never easy for him. Aryan was a bright student, but poverty often got in the way of his education. He studied under a street light because his house had no electricity. His classmates mocked him for wearing old, torn clothes, but he never let their words discourage him. One day, he told his father, I want to study in the best university and become successful. His father sighed and said, Son, dreams are beautiful, but we don't have the money for such big ambitions. But Aryan was determined. He worked part time jobs from selling newspapers in the morning to wash dishes at a tea stall in the evening. While others played after school, he worked tirelessly, saving every rupee he earned. Years passed, and Aryan's hard work started paying off. He managed to score the highest marks in his school, earning him a scholarship at a prestigious university. He was finally getting closer to his dream. However, challenges did not end there. University life was expensive, and Aryan still had to work part time to support himself. Sometimes he barely had enough food to eat, and there were nights he slept hungry. But he never thought of giving up. One of his professors noticed Aryan's dedication and decided to mentor him. Success is not about where you come from, the professor told him, but how determined you are to reach your goal. Inspired by these words, Aryan studied even harder. He topped his class, attracting job offers from big companies. But instead of settling for an ordinary job, he had a bigger vision. He wanted to start his own business. With the little savings he had, Aryan launched a small startup that provided affordable online education to underprivileged students. In the beginning, he faced many failures. Investors rejected him, people doubted him, and at times he felt like quitting. But he remembered the struggles of his past and kept pushing to forward. Slowly, his business started growing. His online platform reached thousands of students across the country, giving them the opportunity he never had as a child. Investors started believing in him, and soon his startup turned into a multi-million-dollar company. Years later, Aryan stood on a grand stage, receiving an award for being one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the country. As he looked at the audience, he saw young students with the same hunger for success. At the one